Catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.
Hi, welcome to Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lillian, and you're listening to the 3 T's on this beautiful dial. Today, okay, let me just tell you, when I said the 3 T's, it might be confusing. It's the travel, tours, and tourism, okay? The 3 T's, your ultimate guide to adventure. Today, I'll tell you of some tourist destinations in Nigeria that you can visit to have maximum fun and pure, undiluted adventure. My name is Lillian, but you can call me your brown sugar. Now, you might be one of those people who would daydream of your dream vacation, and the destinations and that fantasy of yours is usually in a faraway land, but sometimes you forget to appreciate the incredible things that are right in our own backyard. You know, you might ask, why should I even bother, right? Why? Let me just go and look for better things outside. Well, First off, it helps you connect with your roots and feel proud of where you come from by getting to know the unique history, the traditions, and natural beauty of your own country. You develop a stronger sense of identity and belonging. Also, when you explore your own country, you're supporting local businesses and communities. All right, your travel expenses will go directly into the hands of people who work and live there and really, really need it. It will help to boost the local economy and create more opportunities for everyone. And let us not forget about the personal growth and eye-opening experiences that come with exploring your own backyard first. Now, I heard a conversation between people who were talking about, travel destinations and talking about Nigeria. And somebody just mentioned something that was so ignorant. He made a comment about a certain state in Nigeria. That what do those people know? Do they have houses? What do they need houses for? What do they need this beautiful semi-detached duplexes for? You know, they don't have work, they don't have jobs. And I'm wondering, are you a Nigerian or are you talking about this topic from a foreigner's perspective? I mean, because you have only lived all your life in Lagos, you think that Lagos and Abuja are the only cities in the world. You have to start changing and challenging your assumptions, okay? Because if you go around Nigeria, you'll be amazed at the incredible sights, the hidden gems and diverse landscapes that have been right under your own nose all along. When you abroad, you hear, oh, do not do this, there are starving kids in Africa. Do not do that, there are starving kids in Africa. It is an anthem, but let me tell you, I hate to break it to you, but there are starving kids everywhere. Africa is not a jungle. Nigeria is not a place of fraudsters. Nigeria is gorgeous. It is beautiful, and it is time you as a Nigerian, and even if you're not a Nigerian, start exploring these destinations, okay? It's not every time you want to go to Hawaii. It's not every time you say, okay, I want to go to Paris. Go to somewhere in Nigeria. All right? Appreciate the beauty that surrounds you every day. Get rid of some of the stereotypes, please. Okay? And the destinations I'll be sharing with you are just some of the many places in Nigeria with amazing mouth-dropping scenery, cultural festivals, and historic landmarks, okay? I'm just encouraging you, right? I'm not shaming you or anything. It's just an encouragement that I would like you to do, all right? Because waiting to find for Sokoto, they for your Sokoto. Or in this case, waiting to find for Australia, they for Anambra. Okay, let's get started. So, first of all, the first destination I want to talk about is Olumo Rock in Ogun State. It is a must-visit attraction in Abeokuta. The name Abeokuta means under the rock, so of course this is the perfect location for it. Now, the people of Egbaland have seen this as a fortress since the 19th century. And when you visit Olumo Rock, you'll be amazed by natural tunnels, unique trees, gardens on the rock, and so many more. Olumo Rock, also known as Olufimo, got its name from the mountain god called Orisha Olumo, and the name Olumo or Olufimo means troubles and sufferings are over. So the rock is made up of granite rocks that have accumulated over thousands of years. This is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Nigeria. It draws visitors from far away. Before I even knew what it was, I already knew what it was. I don't know if you get what I mean. Now, in the 19th century, Olumo Rock served as a fortress during wars. Today, to tour the rock, visitors need to pay a gate fee, parking fees, that's if you have a car, camera fees if you want to take photos, and elevator fees if you choose to use the elevator. But if you're very strong, you can actually climb. Now, Abeokuta, where the city Olumo Rock is located, which is in Ogun State. It derives its name from the use of Olumo Rock as a hiding place. So the rock stands at 137 meters above sea level, and this is about half the height of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, which is 300 meters. Now, climbing a rock can be tiring and it may cause dizziness for those who fear heights. But if you are a rock climber, it is nothing to you, then go ahead. If you want to practice to climb the Everest, you can start with Olumo Rock. Just try. If you're thinking, okay, one day in my life I'd like to climb the Everest, start with climbing the Olumo Rock first. If you can do that, then I think the Everest is really different. It is totally different, so rethink it. Previously, visitors had to walk and climb from the bottom to the top of the mountain, but now tech has come in. Tech has made everything easier. Infrastructures are in place to make the journey easier. Okay, you can find restaurants there as well, in the ancient Itoku market, an art gallery, a museum, a water fountain in the vicinity of the same Olumo Rock. Outside the rock site, you find Itoku Market, which is known for the Adire traditional tie and dye fabric and other local items like beads, musical instruments, and bracelets. Olumo Rock has 3 major levels that can be explored. Visitors can choose to tour the rock using the elevator. Man-made stairs are also carved into the rocks. Ladders are also there, and narrow corridors. Anywhere where you want to, it's there for you. Now, during the tour, you get to see the cave where priestesses worship the mountain deity. And the rock symbolizes the freedom and unity of the Egba people. Every year on the 5th of August, which is coming up soon, the Oba of Egba land performs a sacrifice in the Olumo Rock Shrine, ensuring the safety of the tourists, because people have said that since that place was open for tourism, there have been no accidents or casualties at that rock. Oh, that is amazing, isn't it? So people would really pay anything for that. You should check that out. Now, moving on to the Yankari Games Reserve, okay? This is in Bauchi State. This is the largest wildlife retreat in Nigeria. A wildlife park that was originally created as a game reserve in 1956, and it was now designated as Nigeria's biggest national park in 1991. It has 4 warm or water spring. They call it the Wiki Springs, Jamil, Gwan, and Nawulgo Springs. They're perfect for taking a dip and enjoying the refreshing water. There's even a unique cold spring called the Tungan and Naliki. Now, this Yankari National Park is an amazing place with warm water springs, diverse range of animals and plants. It is said that there are over 50 different types of mammals there, and also the park is home to around 350 species of birds. So if you are a bird watcher, there are people who actually literally sit to watch birds. So if you are a bird watcher, that is a good place for you. Okay? If you want to go visit the museum there, it is perfect as well, because it is filled with interesting exhibits like animal skins, tusks, bones. You can also see fully mounted stuffed animals that are there in the park. And the museum is not only educational but also plays a crucial role in conservation. It showcases hunting gear, traps seized from poachers, raising awareness about the importance of protecting wildlife. And that is one of the places, or if not the only place in Nigeria with that much wildlife. I remember I went to a certain resort somewhere in Nigeria, and they said, there's a lion there. I said, okay, I cannot wait to see a lion. And I got there. The only thing I saw was what did they call that lion? It was dead, but they stuffed it. So it was just there like a statue. And I saw a lot of monkeys, and it was not around the time that we had the Ebola virus outbreak. I said, oh my gosh, did I just go to a park? And after I came out from the park, I told them there's Ebola virus. Please, I hope I'm fine. Anyway, the Yankari National Park is amazing if you like wildlife, so you should go there. This one I want to tell you about next is the Lekki Conservation Center in Lagos State. We are telling you about some tourist destination centers in locations in Nigeria that you can visit without breaking the bank and without, traveling out of the country, especially if you do not have the budget to do that, but you really very desperately want to go somewhere and relax. Now, this one is Lekki Conservation Center, okay? Lekki Conservation Center is not where you're going to relax. Let me just tell you, it is not a place for relaxation because you're going to walk Oh, I loved it, and I want to do that again. Maybe it's because of the people I went with. Make sure you don't go alone. It's going to be really boring if you go alone. Go with a group of friends that you vibe with, all right? Lekki Conservation Center is an incredible nature reserve that offers a wide range of attractions and activities for visitors. Now, one of the notable features is the 401-meter long canopy walkway. They call it 401-meter long canopy walkway. Now, this particular walkway is said to be the longest in Africa. Walking on this elevated pathway amidst the treetops provides a thrilling, unique experience, and this is just a better way to put it. It's terrifying if you have a scare or fear of heights. Do not go there. You won't like it at all because the canopy walk is not a sturdy work. It is shaky, right? You're not going to fall because it's really strong. But I'm saying it is a canopy walk. It is not a bridge, you get. So it's going to be wobbling, but you're safe. A lot of foreigners visit it. They do that a lot because it's a good place to go. All right. Now, within the conversation, why do I keep saying conversation? Within the conservation center, I'll just call it LCC. You find a variety of facilities and areas to explore. There's a tree house where you can climb up and enjoy the bird's eye view of the surroundings, which I never did because I was scared of that. I was not scared of the canopy walk. I was scared of the tree house. I don't like foreign objects touching me. Like, I don't know what you are. I don't know where I want to put in my hands. I don't know the insects that stare. Ugh. But a lot of people love it and they do it, okay? There's also the Nature Station. It's a place to learn about local flora and fauna, while the bird hide offers an opportunity for bird watching enthusiasts to observe different bird species. There are even signs there that will help you along your way. Now, for those who want to immerse themselves in the swamp ecosystem, there's a swamp lookout station that provides a perfect vantage point, right? The Rotunda is a relaxing spot where you can take a break and appreciate natural surroundings. If you're visiting with family or friends, you find a 96-seater gazebos and 6 and 8-seater family huts where you can gather and enjoy each other's company. I just want to tell you something though. Do not litter when you're there. Of course, you want to take a bottle of water because you might be thirsty and it might be in a plastic container. Do not litter. There are places where you can put it for recycling. Do not litter there. Please, I beg you. There are also various floor games available like Ludo, there's Snake and Ladder, there's Draft, or Checkers, it depends on where you're from. There's chess, street tennis, and if you're interested in aquatic life, you can visit the ponds there. For sport enthusiasts, there are beach volleyball courts and spectators pavilion where you can watch exciting matches. And when hunger visits you, you will see barbecue joints. There's so many different delicious delicacies there. And you see palm tombo, palm wine. It's really good. There's so many foods that you can eat there. Grilled, boiled, fried, anything. Okay? Lekki Conservation Center is amazing. And I'm going to visit there again. But I'm looking for people to go with. Okay. Now, let us now move on to the fourth destination of the day, which is the Ogbunike Caves, and this one is situated in Anambra State. This particular place, it has a large structure, which is spacious open chamber at the entrance. It measures about 5 meters high, 10 meters wide, and 30 meters long. Now, when you enter the main chamber, there are 10 tunnels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that leads in different directions. These tunnels are connected to various chambers of different sizes and lengths. Now, the cave is highly regarded as a symbol of justice. Yeah. It's also cultural and historical importance to the local community. To enter the Ogbunike Cave, visitors are required to pay an entrance fee, typically ranging between 500 and 1,000 naira, and tour guides are available to assist visitors in exploring the caves. So people do group visits, right? So you're in Lagos or you're in Kenya, you organize a group of people who want to go for the tour, and you find the local guide who will help you meet another local guide. You get what I'm saying? So they all pay for accommodation and everything you're doing, and put the fee for the entrance there, and then you just ship everybody there or use a bus or something. You understand what I'm saying, right? So But people do individual visits. I cannot do individual visits to any tourist center. Nehi. Now, group visits may have slightly higher entrance fees, usually between 5,000 and 10,000 naira. And one of the unique features of the caves is that there's water that flows through them. The water is sourced from one of the tunnels and eventually joins a river known as the River Nkesa. Now, inside the caves, there's a significant stone called the Ogbunike Talking Stone, and people, that's the locals, refer to it as the Nwanyi Akpanyi. There also one that's called the toll gates in the tunnels, right? And it adds an intriguing element to the exploration experience. The cave, they're home to largely colony of bats of various sizes. So if you're scared of bats, anytime I think about visiting this cave, because there's so many times I've seen, we're going to Ogbunike Cave, because the people organize tours to that place a lot, especially in the east, and especially in Anambra State. And I hear, Lillian, are you not going to Ogbunike Cave? And I remember that there are bats there. Sorry, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to watch Netflix throughout the night instead of going. But if you don't mind, you can go. I have to just say this. So, Lillian misled me. There is a large colony of bats of various sizes, but it contributes to the unique ecosystem in that place. Visitors will have to crawl through the tunnels on their knees, and it is advisable to do so in a group for safety and support. Remember, I told you I cannot go there alone. Now, some parts of the caves are inhabited by wild animals, and it makes it necessary to bring a lamplight for visibility. If you have all those ones you put on the forehead, you forehead lamp, you buy and bring. Really. Another thing that makes it interesting is that visitors cannot exit through the same entrance they entered. Yes. So it adds a little bit of adventure and exploration to the experience, and you will discover new passages and routes within the caves. The official visiting hours for the Ogbunike Caves are between 8 and 5 p.m., 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And it's important to plan your visits accordingly to make the most of your time exploring that place. But there's something else that people say. I have not been able to confirm it because I have not gone there myself, but it is said that as a woman, if you are on your monthly flow, you should not go to the cave. Don't ask me why. I don't know. And finally, we're going to be leaving you with this one. It is the New Africa Shrine, okay? Now, when I relocated to Lagos in 2021, I had a friend, and I was always telling me, Lillian, I want you to join me to go to Fela Shrine. Or let's go to the New Africa Shrine. And I'm asking him why. Like, I don't want to go there. It's full of thugs and it's rowdy. And he said, Lillian, that is not how it is, right? So it's not until I decided to go there that I understood that it is not a place for thugs. In fact, that is one of the best places in Lagos, if not in Nigeria, to enjoy live music and just to be. Right? Oh my gosh. I cannot say how much I love the New Africa Shrine. Now, the New Africa Shrine holds a special place in the hearts of Fela Kuti family, right? And the local community. It served as Fela's home away from home until shortly before his passing in 1997, when it fell into disrepair. In 2000, Fela's family, led by the daughter Yeni and son Femi, built the New Africa Shrine to honor and preserve Fela's legacy and the impact he had on the community and the post-colonial African movement. Unfortunately, they could not reopen the original shrine because it was located on a leased land that expired with Fela's lifetime. Instead, they used a significant portion of the funds generated from licensing Fela's music to construct a new shrine. Now, their aim was to create a space that would continue to contribute to the local community and the broader evolution of Africa. And that is what they are doing. That is what they are going to continue to do. The New Africa Shrine operates on a different principle than most venues. There's no entrance fee for most events, right? The doors are open 24/7, regardless of background, nationality. Everyone is given the same warm welcome. You can see a governor enter there and everybody will still sit down the same way. It is really impressive. There's no VIP spots. There's no regular spot. You can sit anywhere. It is amazing. right? Whether you're a local or you're coming from the abroad, you're coming from overseas, whether you're rich, you're poor, no matter where you are, what you do, where you come from, that place is a leveler, and it's a place where foreigners like to visit whenever they come to Nigeria. And when Femi Kuti is on stage, you go there, you can dance in front of the stage. At the point, they might allow you to come on stage to dance. And when he's done, you can meet him. He's so accessible, right? Femi with his band, the Force, they perform every Thursday and Sunday, except when he's on tour. Right, and on the last Sunday of every month is Seun's, turn to perform. That's Fela's youngest son. He appears with Egypt 80 unless he's on tour as well. And also Made Kuti, who is Femi Kuti's son. He performs there in rehearsals on Wednesday and performs there as well. And then there is the celebration event where everybody is welcome. If they want to collect gate fees, 1,000 naira, it is an amazing place. So you can visit there as well. Okay, visit that place and have some fun. And that is that about that for today. Okay, we gave you 5 destinations that you can go to in Nigeria to visit. Right, if you want to adventure, if you want a vacation. All right, those places are amazing to go to. There's so many others which we'll bring to you in our subsequent podcast. Okay, that wraps up our exploration for today. So join us every Friday 3 p.m. for the 3 T's on Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lillian. Remember that there is so much to do, so much to discover right on your own continent, right in Nigeria. And if you explore your own country, you're not only supporting local communities, but you also develop a deeper connection to your heritage, and those stereotypes that you hold so dearly to your heart, you will break them. You will not, in fact, when you're done, you will not recognize yourself, for the better, of course. My name is Lillian. Stay tuned to Africa Tech Radio. We have amazing content for you.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.